Stars Are People podcast. I'm Dan Frigolette. I'm here with Alex Cole.
That's right.
Thank you for doing this.
Of course.
Appreciate it. We're in the Embassy Suite in Chicago
Yes, we are.
for Exotica. Have you been?
I've been great. Yeah.
No, have you been to Exotica?
Oh, have I been to Exotica?
How have you
Yes.
been? Let's start there. I think should be better. How have you been?
I've been great.
Yeah.
This is my second Exotica Chicago.
Very
But
cool.
I've been going to Exotica, AVN, and FetCon and things like that since 2015. So
Cool.
I go to a lot.
This is not tied to Exotica Chicago. So what's your favorite?
Right.
What's your favorite convention?
Ooh. Honestly,
Yeah.
Exotica New Jersey
Okay.
is my favorite
Very cool.
out of all of them.
No shit.
So
Why, and why?
The people are super nice there. They're the nicest people.
So what happens in Chicago? Are people shitty in Chicago?
I'm really sorry, but the first Exotica Chicago I came to, I think in 2016, it was terrible, and I never came back.
I've never been here. I'm not from here. I'm from New York. You can talk shit about these people.
Oh no, I don't
yeah.
like to talk shit about anybody.
That's fine. I don't live far from the one that happens in New Jersey. I live in Hoboken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I highly recommend the Jersey one. It's huge,
Yeah.
and the people are very nice.
Yeah, that's what they hear.
So.
That's what I hear. That's the bigger. I haven't had anything to compare it to until today. I'm gonna find out in a couple
All right.
hours.
Yeah, it's gonna be
cool.
fun.
Okay, cool. So you're from Vegas originally.
Yes.
Still live there.
Yes.
What's great about Vegas?
It's home. I think that's the main thing. But when you grow up a place and you never leave, I think there's a connection.
Yeah.
But
Or a disconnection.
I guess I don't know. Most people that grow up in Vegas do move away.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I don't know. I love it.
Well,
I
you're
love
in the
the
right
weather.
industry now for it too.
Yeah. Well, technically, living in LA would be better. I'd get more work,
Yeah.
but the expense it just doesn't even out.
Yeah. Well, you're so
So-
close
Yeah.
to LA. You're in
Yeah.
the other place where work is.
Right.
So you're doing all right. So that's cool. Okay, so you got your. Is this a specific coffee? What's your coffee? You're a tea drinker.
I just have chamomile tea in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big fight in the world with people and how they take their coffee and what they drink.
Ooh.
So you're chamomile tea. Chamomile. I can't even do it.
I'm a chamomile tea today.
Chamomile tea.
I really usually go for echinacea tea
Okay.
with elderberry.
What happens with echinacea and elderberry?
It really helps your immune system. And I'm in close quarters with lots of people all the time. So immune system boosting things are very important.
Yeah. What's the avian flu is this
Oh,
myth
God.
I keep hearing about?
No, it's not a myth.
Yeah, that's what everybody
the
says, but I
avian
never-
flu is real,
Yeah.
and it's terrifying. And you don't want to get it. So you
Okay.
want to start taking supplements and vitamins and echinacea tea a month in advance
Did you
before
do that
you go.
for this one too?
No, not for this one. I just stuck to my regular regimen of stuff.
Yeah.
But for AVN, I always go crazy.
No shit.
Yeah.
What is happening at AVN that makes this thing so real?
It's the variety of people from different places because Vegas
Okay.
is very easy to fly in and out
Right.
of. It's very cheap to fly in and out of.
So you're getting like Missouri
You're-
strands.
You're getting all over the U.S. and the rest of the world because a lot of people from other countries come to AVN also,
Yeah.
whereas a lot of people from other countries don't come to like Chicago.
Sure.
But some go to Jersey, which is fun.
Yeah.
But a lot of people from literally everywhere with different immune systems and different issues like all go to AVN.
Okay.
So
fair enough.
It all
This
merges.
seems logical.
Yeah.
I like it.
So.
This is the first time this has happened, so I do want to mention it. 1 hour ago, I got a text message from another person in the industry that was like, "Yo, Alex Cole is dope," and I was like, no." Literally, the text said, "Alex Cole is someone," and I was like, "An enemy, a friend," and Kimmy Kaboom, who said the text message, was like, "No, she's basically my family."
I love her.
Yeah.
She is my mom. I love
She's fantastic.
Kimmy.
She and Daryl, they've been with me for we do this offshoot called Porn Stars Are Comedians.
Yeah.
So
No,
we do a live
she's
show.
great. I love her.
And she, it was so dope. So we did one in Sarasota. No, it was in Miami. It was Coral Gables,
Yes.
Florida. And she was cool. It was the first time she got on stage, very nervous. Next time we did it was in New Jersey, and the audience was trash. And
Aw.
they were just bad people. And
Aw.
Kimmy, like, kicked this drunk lady out. I was so proud of her.
Oh
She
my God,
fucking,
I don't know.
she's like,
I'm
"No,
gonna
no,
get
no."
her to
She's
tell
like-
me that story.
She's like, "Nah, bitch, you get the fuck out of here." And the lady left. It was great. It was fantastic. And then they had the nerve to like ask for their money back. And we told them like, don't talk at the beginning. It was a crazy thing, but she's so fun, and I love her. And she loves you. So
yes, there's a lot of love happening right there.
So I'm glad to be in this spiral of like appreciation.
It's just a hurricane of love, okay?
Yeah. So where did you meet Kimmy then?
I met Kimmy through, we both are going to be at the Clips for Sale booth today.
Nice.
We both work with that company a lot.
Nice.
And that's how I met Kimmy, was at a Clips for Sale booth at one of the expos. And now that I'm a representative with Clips for Sale, I go to a ton of these expos.
Yeah.
And so does Kimmy. So we always see each other at these.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
She keeps trying to get me to put my comedy on Clips for Sale.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
I think it's a wide open lane is her claim.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like an alright idea. It's just whether or not.
Well, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
All it takes is a little time.
Right.
It's not that much time even.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I have to sit down with you experts and have you guys walk me through it.
yeah, fuck it. I mean, put your comedy. There's a Pornhub also has a safe for work category.
Oh, interesting.
So you can put. Yeah, they just made it after April 1st because
Nice.
they did an April Fool's joke where they did like a I don't remember what they called it, but they did like a safe for work category, and everyone thought, oh, well, that's a great idea.
Yeah. So it was an April Fool's joke gone wrong.
Exactly.
That's great.
So now the category is real. So you can put safe for work stuff on Pornhub because they're going for YouTube's throat.
That's really fun.
So
Yeah, that's really funny. Well, 'cause they're or at one point they were like the #1 Googled thing, right?
I don't know. That I don't know. I just know that YouTube is vulnerable right now, and Pornhub is sliding in there.
Yeah, YouTube is slipping in. So Pornhub's slipping in the DMs. Yeah,
Mhm.
YouTube has been doing a lot to alienate their content creators for a while.
Yeah, they have. It's really interesting to watch a platform do that.
Self-destruct,
Yeah.
as you will. Yeah, interesting.
Which, I mean, platforms in all areas do that sometimes, but YouTube's really going for it.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Because it's even like as a comedian, we all want to put our stuff up there and start trying to monetize it, and like even the stuff that does go viral now is it's just pennies and pennies and pennies. This shout out Libby Higgins real quick. She's brilliant. She had this video that went super viral. It was Carla at McDonald's fighting over a McRib sandwich. Lots of people know about it, and it got like 50 million hits. And I was like, I was trying to like pick her brain on like what that looks like on the back end, and it's like. It's like a sad. It doesn't become what it used to become. With what was his name, PewDiePie.
Felix, yeah.
Yeah, we all thought like you just get 1 million hits and like now you can like eat off of YouTube, and they've changed it very much.
They changed it a lot.
By the way, this episode is going to be on YouTube, so you can check it out there as well.
Hi YouTube, we love you, but also stop it.
Apparently, I'm going to put it on Clips for Sale right after this as well, and then on Pornhub.
Everywhere.
Not safe for work.
Put it everywhere.
Safe for work is not a real category.
It is now.
It is, yeah, SFW.
SFW.
I guess it should have been this whole time. Did you do anything for April Fools? Do you do foolish things? Do you like pranks? Do you get
Those
pranked?
are very different questions.
Yeah.
Do I do foolish things? Absolutely. Do I mean to? No. But I don't do the April Fool's Day thing. I've never been into it. I feel like it's almost an excuse for people to be mean to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe I'm around the wrong people. Or maybe I used to be around the wrong people.
Well, no, because it's right. Because if families, this is the thing I'm really trying to figure out is why do we think it's okay to be shittier to our families than anybody else?
Yeah, it's definitely not true at all. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
But people are doing it.
Like, okay.
Like we think we can take our families further along the spectrum of what is acceptable. Like the things that parents say to their kids, I think is crazy. I've watched grown adults cry because of something their father said to them. It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. I think there's also a misconception of, I didn't look at it from the perspective you just said, but I've always looked at it as people let their families get away with murder.
Right.
Because they're family, and it's
right.
like, fuck that. They're a person.
Right.
You wouldn't let any
this
other
is a person you
do
love.
that.
You should do. It should be the exact opposite.
Exactly.
We should be treating strangers like shit. We're not. We're treating strangers very nicely.
We should treat everyone nicely. Okay.
If you have to treat somebody
strangers
like shit.
well, and also
we
family well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the major point. But from a logic standpoint, no. So I used to do this thing. I did this one thing once with my sister where I put Saran wrap across her door so that when she opened the door and walked out, she got it across her face. And she hit it like full speed, and it was not good. Yeah, I felt very bad.
Oh.
Yeah. But
no, that's kind of funny in that slapstick kind of way.
It should be.
And I feel like that's one of the less bad pranks.
Yeah.
I had my first boyfriend ever. pranked our roommate bad. He was crying. Okay, the prank was we all lived together, and one of our other roommates, right? 7 people in a
That's too much.
3-bedroom.
This is a television show on MTV.
7
strangers
it could have
living
been.
in a house.
It could have been. Yeah. No. So the prank was that the roommate had given my boyfriend's sister his rent. And my boyfriend was saying, "Oh, you never gave her the rent money.
Oh.
She didn't give me the rent money."
You gotta
and
go.
they were all sitting at the table, and she was like, "You never gave me the money." And he started crying.
No.
And they were like, "You have to get out if you're not going to pay rent."
Wow.
And he's like, "But I swear I gave
fake
you
eviction.
I gave you the rent money."
That's
like
brutal.
fake theft and fake eviction. And they did not let it go.
That's brutal.
Until way later.
Yeah.
And it was just absolutely hideous.
I'm listening. I just want to
sure.
plug this in back up.
But that's the kind of April Fool's stuff that I hate. I hate that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, some kind of little slapstick stuff, fine, fuck it. But as long as no one gets hurt.
Yeah, the one that I saw on Instagram this week was woman saves all of her Amazon packages for like years, and then repackages everything, so that it has in the front yard, so that it looks like, so then it's like, so it depends on what your husband is. So she had like 400 packages in the front yard.
Oh God.
So then depending on who your husband is, and she's bragging her husband. I don't know what I don't know this lady. So it's either that like he gets home and he's excited that there's all this shit there, or he gets home and he's like, oh my God,
what
how much
fuck?
money did you spend? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seemed like a fun one. Yeah.
I'm very frugal. I'd be like, what have you done? We had plans.
And you ruined all of our plans.
That's our retirement on the lawn in shoes or whatever the fuck you bought. But
I think we're set up on extra power.
Yay.
Yeah. So what else is going on? You got here from Vegas. That's a fun hub to fly from too. Like that's got to be pretty easy, pretty cheap.
It's really easy and cheap, which is nice. Well, ish. Yeah. It depends too when you buy your ticket, all that stuff.
Right.
You know, flights.
Yeah.
But
flights,
flying, things that most people do. Maybe don't they?
What's your favorite and not favorite thing about flying?
My favorite thing about flying is it gives me an opportunity to kind of relax.
Really?
So I can download a movie and
I don't relax at all on a plane. That's crazy.
I love to. I just get to relax and not work because I have no internet connection and I don't want to pay for the Wi-Fi.
Right.
So it's the only time that I'm not doing that.
Right. Yeah, sorry. I just
No,
realized,
you're great.
I just realized I'm going to fuck up the whole schedule.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Can you sleep on planes?
Rarely. I'll watch a movie.
Yeah.
Or something silly.
Like
I
whatever
watched,
whatever one that you haven't seen that's on there.
Yeah.
I'm a big movie guy, so then what happens is when I get to the flight, I've seen all the damn movies.
Yeah.
So then I have to watch something that there's no way I would ever watch.
Ooh.
Like WreckIt Ralph 2.
Oh, you would never watch that otherwise?
It's like, I would like to see that. It'd be fun. But I only really go to the movie theaters. And then, like, when I'm there, I'm like, that's not the one.
Yeah.
Right?
There's always something else?
Yeah. There's always, like, it's like, oh, Us is out. Or, like,
okay.
yeah. There's always something else that is going to happen over WreckIt Ralph 2. Did you see WreckIt Ralph 2?
I didn't.
So
I haven't. See, I don't have time to go to the theater. So I watch my movies and stuff on my flight.
So what'd you watch on this flight?
This time I was running out of time and I have Amazon Prime. So I go on there while I'm at the airport and I pick something, I download it, and then I watch it on the plane.
Yeah.
And I just did Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares the first season.
Hilarious.
Because I haven't seen that in years.
So is this the one in Britain or the one in America?
America.
Okay.
The very first one.
Because he had all those shows in England first, and then I think he had to change the name.
I haven't seen those.
That's so funny. My favorite thing about what this song, he's like, you're gonna kill somebody. He like goes in their fridge and he's like, what's the expiration date on this thing? You have a responsibility as a restaurant owner. You're serving rotten food.
And then they always throw up when they see it.
Yeah.
And they're like, and I'm like, but you've been there.
Yeah.
You didn't throw up before.
Right. They just blame whoever's been managing the kitchen.
It's amazing how a camera being around will make people throw up easier than when there's not one.
Yeah.
But
do you watch another one? Do you watch The Bar Rescue with John Taffer?
I've seen it. I think it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
I think John is very funny.
And it's like that John, even when people aren't going to fight, John tries to fight people, which I think is interesting. Like, he'll get in people's faces, and he's just like, I'm not afraid of you.
He's
I'm not
huge.
whatever. I'm not afraid of you.
He's
But it's also like they sign the contract that, like, if you hit somebody, like, there's a contract, if you hit somebody on television, you lose the thing. So, like, it's like, and it's also like, if you hit somebody on TV, like, he's obviously going to sue you. Like, he's got the footage. He's going to sue you. Like,
right. So there's no real threat.
Yeah.
At all.
Like, yeah, he can get hit and it's fine. Like it's gonna hurt, right?
Well, yeah.
But it's like, take one hit and then you could sue somebody. You're fine.
I mean, we've all been there. It's like, it'll hurt, but go ahead and do it.
Yeah, take a punch. When was the last time you took a punch? Why would you say that to me? No. When was the last time you took a punch?
I was 16. I got in a fight with a boy.
And he punched you? A boy punched you?
I tackled him.
Yeah.
And he punched me.
Yeah. But and he wasn't related to you?
No.
I've never punched and it sounds weird now, but I've never punched a non-related female.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like when you're a
Only
kid.
The related ones?
When you're a kid and it's your sister and you and you're 12, you don't understand the consequences.
Yeah, no, that I wrestled with my brother and we definitely fought.
Yeah.
But I mean a fight.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I broke my arm in that fight.
No shit. Wait, with your brother or with the guy that you punched?
The guy that punched me. Yeah.
Oh, he punched. You never punched him back. You choked him out.
I tackled him.
Wow.
He punched me. I climbed up him and choked him out with my broken arm.
That's fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah. But
Catherine Taylor. Hey, what's going on? Shout out Captain Taylor. What's going on, guys? How are you? No, I thought you were hiding.
I'll come say hi.
All right, good to see you. Sorry.
No, you're great.
I finally know people, and I'm gonna use it to my advantage.
It's great to know people.
Yeah, I finally know people.
Yeah.
The first 2 years of doing the podcast, I really didn't know. Even going to the conferences, I would just kind of walk through, and not really talk to anybody.
Sure.
And then eventually, you know who was dope? Sarah J.
Sarah J is great. I saw her last night at the bar.
She's so fantastic. And so at Exotica, New Jersey, I was trying to hide, and I was like, everybody's making money. It's not my business, whatever. And then Sarah J finally, she jumped into the aisle, and she goes, "Are you just gonna ignore me the whole conference?" And I was like, "Oh my God, no! It's like, give me a hug, whatever, But I was like, I just felt like nobody. I feel like people do the podcast and they don't really care, and it's fine.
No,
you can not care.
I mean, it's
but some
fun.
people I feel like I make friends with, and
Yeah.
it's like, and then it's just one of those things. It's like one of those weird, you're at work. What do I do? Do I come say hi? Do I leave it alone?
I think the Expo is a good place to go ahead and at least come up and say hi quickly.
Yeah.
That's
quick.
fine. It's
Quick
just
hi.
like, hey, I know you. I recognized your face,
Quick
and
hi.
I'm also here, and now you know that.
Yeah.
And good luck with all the things you're doing
We're
today.
all here.
Because, then you all know that you're there, and then after the Expo, you can go to the bar, or you can go to the restaurant across the street, which is delicious.
Yeah, which one?
What the fuck?
Gibson's.
Oh, no. Gibson's.
Yeah, I was there last night.
We
Fantastic.
went to Gibson's last night.
Fantastic. How late were you there?
I did not look at the clock
There's
at
a group.
all.
There's a group of girls behind me. There's no reason to ask. And I didn't turn around because what was happening was I just sat and I didn't know they were there. And then I heard what was going on. And then there was a group of just rich dudes just lining the bar, just not facing the bar.
Oh, we weren't near the bar.
Just facing the girls. And I was like, yo, can you be worse of a human?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't speak for anyone but me, but I'm not bothered. I'm not
By
bothered.
being stared at?
No, not at all.
Ugh.
I cam a lot though.
Yeah.
So I'm used to being stared at
But
by
you're not-
10,000
But you
people.
don't see their eyes.
I imagine them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I do Skype shows, so I
this
get
is
stared
funny.
at during that.
This is the thing I've never asked. I've never asked somebody who cams. So I did my comedy album at a nudist colony. So I do this joke now where I'm like, hey, whenever I'm at another show, I'm like, this show doesn't bother me, whatever. I once did a nudist colony. It's kind of like this show, except people are sitting on sitting towels. And what's interesting is when you're young and they tell you if you're ever going to do a public speech and you get nervous, you should picture the audience naked and you'll relax. And so the joke is I was in a room full of 80 naked people, and they were, and I couldn't have been more uncomfortable. That's horrible advice, right?
Oh, no.
So this is a joke, which is fine. No, it's fine. It was a fun show. I loved it. But do you, as a cam person, do you ever do that? Do you ever go, oh, they're probably naked at home as well? Does that help the situation?
I don't think about it, honestly, unless we're doing something that I'm thinking about it. Because a lot of my cam is, dancing and talking about, real shit. There's not a whole lot of, we'll do, a sexy show every now and then. But it's mostly just friend time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's I'm chilling with my friends, and maybe I'm naked, but they might be or they might not be. I'm not even concerned one way or the other, I guess. It's just more of a, oh, hey, Greg, how's your daughter doing?
No
Are
shit.
you having a good day today?
That's great.
I know you had that meeting. How did that go?
No
or,
shit.
Hey, Jarek, how did your test go in econ
These
today?
are real people. These
Yeah.
are true shout-outs. Jarek?
Jarek and Greg. You know
Greg.
who you are. They've been with me for over 4 years.
Nice.
So they're great.
Yeah, I did find the first person I ever met that was in camming is long before the podcast. I did find that she would do exponentially better financially if she just chilled and chatted than if she danced. She was an aerialist. Than if she did anything, even like she did like a girl show, which was like the steamiest thing she ever did.
Right.
And she would do better just hang out and talk. It's something about that community.
Yeah, no, there's you can make money, and you can make a lot of money doing sexy stuff. I always make less money when I do shows with other people because there's I don't know. Cause there's a different group interested in it.
Right.
And also you're splitting that income.
Right.
So even if we make more than what I do on a normal night, it'll be less per person than it would be. So so there's that. But I like having people over just for fun. Sometimes I did a girl show recently with my friend Kat, and we're absolutely ridiculous together.
Yeah, sure.
We just danced around, and she has a pole in her house, and we did really weird stuff on the pole.
Your BFFs.
Yeah. Well, in this industry, you meet so many people that are just chill as fuck.
Right.
And it's fun to hang out with them and a bunch of your online friends at the same time. And actually, right after this, I'm going to be doing a photo shoot with one of my cam guys.
Very cool. Yeah, so one of the thing that I do find about people in this industry is it just feels like they've evolved beyond the rest of the people, like the way people in this industry understand relationships, the way people in this industry understand sex, communication. It's like the next level that I think we're all going to get to. So it's always a good group of people to meet, and it's a very knowledgeable group of people, very savvy group of people, because you guys have to be extra aware of how to monetize the things you're doing, how to protect yourself. So it's like I love all the people in this industry that I meet. Yeah,
I mean, there's certainly good and bad in everything. I won't say that literally everyone is amazing all the time forever.
Oh, we got some enemies.
Oh, no, not even that. It's
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes people start to feel like a certain group of people is like better than other groups of people, and I never see that. I see what you're saying. I never quite experience that.
Yeah, well, I feel that way. I hate civilians. No, I'm just kidding. No, but
fuck all of you.
Yeah. No, I like you're like no, everybody's great.
Like everyone is great, but I think people are great.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
It's definitely not. I've there's good and bad in everything. There are definitely performers and everything who have their own issues and their own hang-ups, and there are civilians that have their own issues and their own hang-ups.
Yeah.
And then there are civilians that are extremely welcoming and well educated on sex and relationships and everything. And then there's people that are not so much.
But by and large, if I had to summarize, this is a good group of people.
Yeah. Everyone's great. I secretly hate you all.
Yeah, that's so funny. You're like, I don't want to alienate my fan base and agree with anything that Dan said.
No, fuck Dan. I'm with you against him all the time.
That's okay. That's all. Pretty much all I get on the podcast is some hater energy. They're like, listen, Dan, we need you to never talk and just let the girls speak.
Stop it. He's lovely. He's lovely.
You're making it you're making it so much worse. They get so mad.
I know. Look at his little face. Oh, look at him.
They get so mad. They get so mad when the girls touch me.
I'll mirror you. Oh, when they touch you, they get mad?
Yeah, because they're your fans. So then they're like, don't touch him.
My guys like to share.
Don't touch him. So yeah. So that's cool. Okay, so how long are you staying in Chicago?
I will leave on the 8th.
Wait.
Today's the 5th.
Okay. So it's Monday. Shmonday.
Is it?
I don't know. 5,
whatever
6, 7, 8.
Whatever day that is.
Yeah. Shmonday.
Yeah. I fly out on the 8th, and I get back to Vegas, and I repack, and then I fly to LA, and I'm there for a few days, and then I fly back to Vegas, and then I don't know after that. So
are you going to get a chance to do any Chicago things?
Probably just the things that I do with the Clips for Sale booth.
Right.
Like going to Gibson's.
Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna go have dinner. Oh, there's a party.
Invite me.
Tonight. Oh yeah, you're invited. Absolutely. There's a party tonight at like a place. They said it's not like a regular. There's gonna be music and food and stuff.
It's nearby, right?
And somebody asked me to go from 12:30 to 2:30 a.m. Yeah. So you did hear about?
Not yet.
Okay.
This is the first time.
I'll give you all the info.
You're the first interaction that I've had near the conference center yet. So we're Demon Seed Radio.
Poppin' cherries over here.
I'm with Spunk Lube. I can be invited, okay? You can invite me.
I mean, I guess you're kind of maybe cool enough to perhaps go.
I'm supposed to be here.
Hi, Steve.
I'm supposed to be here. But yeah, I'll figure it out, or I'll re-DM you and figure it out.
Oh no, I'll definitely give you all the info so you can come
all the
drink
scoops
and stuff.
I apologize. Great. It's not. I don't know why people do this, and I'm not even from Chicago, but I apologize for the weather in Chicago. Because Chicago can be a really nice place, but sometimes it's super windy and cloudy and whatever, which is cool because actually it'll draw a lot of people. I think today.
No, the weather does not bother me at all.
How are you monetizing your booth thing? What are you doing? Are you selling stuff? What are you doing? Are you camming? What's your vibe at the conference across the street?
The really nice thing, so I charge for photos.
Yep.
It's just $5 for like 3 poses together, and the main reason I charge is to help cover expenses, but then also
you gotta pay for your porn.
Well, sure, but then the other thing is it weeds out anybody that's like creepy, because creepy dudes don't want to pay you; they just want to grope on you. But nice dudes will totally pay you $5 to take 3 pictures together and completely understand.
Because you have to pay for your porn.
Well, it's certainly a good thing to pay for your porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I don't like. I don't know.
You won't take a stance on anything. It's so funny. Pay for your porn. I'm taking the stance. Pay for your porn.
I just have a lot of feelings.
That's how you keep the performers in the business. Pay for your porn. If you didn't pay for your porn, they didn't get paid.
Yeah.
That's a pitch I do every episode.
No, I mean, it's okay. So there's a lot of ways that you can support creators that you like.
Sure. Amazon wish list.
I think that's always fun. You can tip them through different sites and apps.
Yeah.
You can watch their verified videos on tube sites, but they have to be verified, or from the company that the person shot for. I think it's just important to throw out all the ways you can do it.
Sure.
Because some people, maybe they can't afford everything that the person does, and that's okay. It's just do what you can.
Yeah.
But if it's so nice to be like, hey, I really like watching all your shit on Twitter, and it's all free, and I really appreciate you putting all that time and effort into giving all this free content. Here's $5, like, every now and then. Like, that, if I have 80,000 followers on Twitter. If they did that just, like, once a year, that'd be amazing. If everyone did just $5 a year, that'd be amazing.
This is how there's a comedian out of England who basically figured it out from like a ticket sales perspective. He said, if I can have 1,000 of my fans, and I think it's 10,000. I think his number is like 10,000 of his fans come to see him once a year, he can maintain his lifestyle and be in this, like, I think whatever however much money he's trying to make. That's all he has to do is perform for 10,000 fans a year.
Totally. And that's 100% how I feel about it. I just hate, I don't know. I don't like when people they want to get their point across. So the way they get their point across is being aggressive. So it's like, fuck you, pay for your porn. If you don't pay for porn, then you're a piece of shit.
I'm not doing that.
No, I know.
But fuck you, if you don't pay for your porn, you're a piece of shit.
I'm entrenched in the Twitter trenches. I'm entrenched in the Twitter trenches where everybody's mean and angry all the time. But that's all.
Pay for your porn. That's all. Okay, how does everybody follow you? How do they pay for your porn? How do they not pay for your porn, since it's fun also?
I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do fun things. Well, you can find me on Twitter at ALEXXXCOAL, and you can find all my stuff through allmylinks.com/ALEXXXCOAL. So there's everything right there in 2 little sound bites of info.
Nice. Very cool. So. I'm going to shout out Spunk Lube. I don't remember if I did that. Spunk Lube is
Spunk Lube is
now.
Legit.
They're dope. Shout out Demon Seed Radio that rebroadcasts my episodes every... I don't remember what day now. We just switched it. Apologies for that. Real episodes, true episodes of the podcast come out every Sunday on iTunes, Google Play. We got some fun content today on YouTube. Thank you again to my guest, Alex Cole. You're dope. Check out her stuff. Pay for her porn. Don't pay for her porn. Watch her content. Thank you for coming and being here.
Just have a great damn day. That's what I want. I want you to have a great
equal.
day. Everyone's amazing and wonderful, and life is beautiful all the time.
Hate and love everybody the same.
Yeah.